All right, to close out the show, we got a new trailer for. Are you guys into Dune? You guys like Dune? I forget.
Yes.
Okay, so I haven't watched the new one
Oh, okay,
because I've
interesting.
been waiting to read the book, but I think I bought it in 4K. I think I'm just gonna watch it. So,
Just watch
So,
it.
all right.
so we're gonna watch the trailer for Dune Part Two.
Fuck.
Spoilers,
Is,
Yeah, exactly.
is it? I don't even know if it can be spoilers
because it's a book
because
that's
because it's a whole continuing story. No, not only that, it's a
Right,
whole
but then he
continuing
wrote
story,
more
right?
stories, and
So
then
this
his
is this
son.
is like the trailer for the second half of the movie,
Right.
which is really interesting. I can't believe you didn't watch it when HBO let us watch it at home, Josh.
yeah. I mean, it is, but it's a long commitment. You
Look,
can't
it's
just.
it's this weird thing. I just want to read the books before I watch it, but I've already watched half of like the Lynch movie, so yeah.
Oh, okay. So you know the first part of the film. So you
When
so
are
you
you gonna
watch
have
the
free time to
Well,
sit and watch those or read those?
I mean, the Lynch film doesn't even have the thing that I know is in this film, which is like he puts his hand in the orb, right? Like
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
not
yeah.
even in the Lynch film, but it's like where the book starts off. So
Okay, so and I think this only covers the main book. These two films are only going to cover the
right,
main
yeah,
book.
because
So,
it's a big ass book. I mean, look, I'm trying to
yeah, yeah.
hell, I'm trying to get this out of
All
here.
right, so let's go watch this trailer for Dune Part Two. I'm very excited because I didn't get to watch the first one in theaters. I mean, I guess I could have gone, but why
Oh,
would
that
I
was
risk
right
it?
during that was in like the thick of COVID. So
That's right. Why would I risk it? If I'm gonna risk it, it's gonna be for Spider-Man, baby. And I did. All right, so here's the Dune Part Two. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
This world is beyond cruelty. You've been fighting the Harkonnens for decades. My family's been fighting them for centuries. They were massacred alongside my father.
Your father didn't believe in revenge. We believe in Fremen.
Let me fight beside you.
Reload!
He said that. I got that. Thanks.
I won't be fighting for him. I'm fighting for my people.
You young pup. Do you believe in Paul?
There are signs.
The prophet. Why is that a bad thing? Use it. Because all my visions lead to horror.
Because you lose control.
Because I gain it. Johnny, do you believe in me?
Paul Atreides is still alive.
Oh, what? I didn't know he was in this
Put
movie.
this
I didn't
puppet.
either.
Show me who you are.
That's Austin Butler from Elvis.
Was a weak man.
Look who's back from the dead.
Now do what must be done.
We gave them something to hope for.
That's not hope!
I will love you as long as I breathe.
This prophecy is how they enslave us!
It's not a prophecy. It's a story.
I don't care what you believe. I believe. I am Paul Muad'Dib Atreides, Duke of Arrakis. Under the blessing of God.
He who can destroy a thing has the real control of it.
We didn't get to see Florence Pugh once.
We did. She had the little things hanging over her her face.
Oh, okay.
So I guess we didn't get a clear shot of her, but I know
It looks
yeah, I
good.
know because I've seen a lot of the character posters. I'm not the biggest Dune fan. I just the movie is the only thing I've seen. The
Yeah,
HBO like
same.
this film like
Yeah.
that's the only Dune I've seen. But here, Clay, I got you. That was Florence Pugh,
Man,
or that
that
is
doesn't even
Florence
look
Pugh.
like her. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone in this film, like Timothy Chalamet, really like he's really selling it to me as the um
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
what's the name of who's the actor that plays him in the Lynch movie, the guy
Oh,
from Twin
it's
Peaks.
yeah, from Twin Peaks, Agent Cooper.
Yeah, yeah, but he's
Kyle
really selling
MacLachlan.
it.
Colin
Yeah.
McLaughlin. Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will say, big surprise. I was not expect. I hadn't even heard that Christopher Walken was in these.
I didn't
Same.
either. Yeah. And he
Because all I
really-
can think of is the Smash Mouth video.
I just keep thinking, what planet is he from where he has that accent? Are they going to
Well,
have other people who talk like him too?
He seemed to be really toning down the walk-in-ness of it. I mean, he's only in
Yeah.
it for like maybe 2 seconds, but it
Yeah.
felt very different.
Yeah, and I really like some really great visuals. Like this was really cool.
That was amazing.
Well,
Yeah.
That's what I've said
Villeneuve-
about Dennis Villeneuve. Like, if you want to live in his movies, but like because like the first movie is really just an encyclopedia of what is Dune, because you're
Right.
watching it with Paul while Paul figures out everything, but it looks amazing. So it's like amazing Wikipedia.
Yeah, I will say the only other thing, I read some of the Boom comics a little bit, but those usually focus on like expanding the lore of the house of Harkin, or the Harkins, or Paul's house, Atreides, or whatever, like the Civil Wars from back in the day. They explain like how their hyper loop system, whatever they used to travel, was invented. Like there's some really fun stuff, and I can see how Dune inspired a lot of like other stuff that came afterwards too. So, but yeah, Josh, let us know. I don't know if you're gonna read the books. I would say normally when I do like adaptations, especially like manga and anime, I like to watch the anime first and then go back and read the manga, because I feel like the original material is always gonna be better.
Yeah.
So like I'm only
And it's
going
so
up
dense.
in quality. Yeah, I'm only going up in quality, right?
Right.
As opposed to where if you read the books and you kind of get images in your head, you maybe the films won't hit as hard. I don't know. I also want to watch.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say I also want to watch the Jodorowsky documentary on like when. he
Oh,
was
that's
trying to make a Dune
amazing.
film.
It's so good.
Yeah,
I
it's so
own that,
good.
dude. It is. I watch it every once in a while because I just love seeing someone who is so passionate.
Yeah, I'm planning on watching it after this film.
And I will say this: the Lynch film is worth watching, if only for the set designs and the character designs. They are beautiful. I mean, like you see where the budget went, right?
Yeah.
I know people shit on the special effects and how fractured the story is, and Sting, but but when you see the sets, when you for fuck's sake, just watch the one sequence where Harkonnen arrives, and it's this like steampunk train that comes in. There's all, it's so good. It's so good. So yeah.
It always still makes me curious what a David Lynch Star Wars film would look like.
I know. Return of the Jedi, man. Can you believe it?
David Lynch with Ewoks.
they would have all looked like the weird fetus baby from Eraserhead, you know? Oh, which I will throw this out there. Barnes & Noble is yet again having another 50% off Criterion Collection sale. And they had Eraserhead, they had Mulholland Drive, they had Inland Empire. I didn't buy any of them. I bought Miller's Crossing, go figure. So, but anyway.
All right. Well, I think that's gonna bring us to the end of the episode. Do you guys have any last anything y'all want to say?
I was what's the runtime on Dune 2?
So
Probably the same as the other one. That's a good question. I don't
So
know.
are we looking at like a 6-hour back-to-back double feature? I mean,
Maybe.
let me see.
You know what was fun? What was interesting? A lot of people complained that this Across the Spider Verse was a two-parter because they didn't know.
yeah.
We didn't really know that it doesn't have a runtime yet, Clay.
Yeah, I was checking.
A lot of people we didn't really know that Dune was going to be a two-parter until well, I guess the majority of people didn't know it was going to be two parts until we started watching the first one and the titles come up and says Dune Part 1. So that was very interesting. So yeah,
But
I mean, yeah.
I thought that was in limbo for a while because it came out during COVID that they weren't sure if a sequel would happen to do.
I think they were working on both films at the same time. They just there's just more stuff in the second one that takes you off of Arrakis. So as you could kind of see, I mean that makes sense with the film like this that you would start somewhere and then have to move the action to a very different place to meet your oppressors or whatever. So I don't know. The sandworms look cool. They didn't even show that in this one.
Yeah, but I've seen a trailer though. I've seen another trailer where it's just focused on him riding the worm, and I'm like, "You're gonna fucking show that?"
That was on the first trailer for this one.
Okay, yeah.
So this is the second trailer for it. So
I mean, that's a big moment, and they just show it in the trailer.
You gotta give the people all the juicy bits so they'll come to your movie. Otherwise, what is my incentive to go to the theater if you're not gonna tell me that I'm gonna see something real cool that I need to see on a big screen? At this point, a lot of the comedies and horror stuff and some of the more drama films, I don't feel the need. I don't feel compelled, except for Barbie and Oppenheimer. But
or have you seen
double feature?
Yeah, have you seen all the double feature stuff? I love it. I really do want to see both of them. The Barbie movie looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, I'm getting curious.
I'm getting really big Lego movie vibes from it, which is you think you're getting one thing and it's going to turn into another thing. So
let us know in the comments. Are you watching Barbie first or Oppenheimer first? There's only one correct answer, and the other one will tell you a lot about you. So, all right, cool.
All right, it's good seeing you guys.
Thanks, everyone. Yeah, for sure. Great to see you guys.